Okay, student, now we discuss with the second question or question number 2 from your chapter valuation of shares of corporate accounting. Uh, in valuation of share, there are three methods. First method, in previous lecture we discussed intrinsic value method. Now we discuss with the yield basis method. In yield basis method, we have to calculate some basic points. So the first, we have to understand what is your question and what are the requirement of question. Survey Limited Surat had issued a capital of 10 lakh divided into 1000 equity shares of rupees 10 each fully called up and paid up as on 31st March 2019. There is no balance sheet, but they mention how many number of equity shares are there. So equity shares of rupees 1000 number of equity shares, and this is total amount of equity shares. So the total number of equity share is rupees 1 lakh, whereas the amount is rupees 10,000. 10 is fully paid up. And the company has earned substantial profit during last 4 accounting years, which were as follows. 2015-16, 97,800, 2016-17, 1,21,400, 2017-18, 1,33,700, 2018-19, 1,47,000. The company has maintained the practice of transfer 20% of profit to general reserve fund every year. So this is one more important information provided to you. It is important to identify the normal rate of return. The normal rate of return in respect of equity shares of companies is 8%. Calculate the value of equity share as per yield basis method. In this yield basis method, there are two methods. First method, that is profit basis method, and second one, dividend basis method. Today we will discuss only profit basis method. Okay, now we discuss with the how we calculate and solve this question. For the calculation of yield basis or any yield basis method, whether it is a profit, whether it is a dividend basis, we have to calculate first three stages. It is important and it is compulsory to calculate first three stages. That is the calculation of average profit, which is calculated by the formula sum of all years profit divided by number of years. Then we calculate the maintainable profit. Maintainable future profit is also calculated with the formula average profit less transfer to reserve. In this question, they provide you transfer to 20% to reserve. And then last point, whatever the maintainable profit is there, it is then it convert into capitalized value of profit. That is the third step of your valuation of share according to yield basis. But make sure whenever you are calculating profit basis or dividend basis, you have to calculate three steps. It is compulsory for both method. So average profit method, let's start with the solution of average profit method. So the first point, we have to calculate all years profit divided by number of years gives you average profit. So 97,800 for first year plus 1,21,400 for next year 2016-17 and 17-18 1,33,700 plus 1,47,100. If any loss is there, it should be considered and reduced from your all years profit. So the sum of all years profit minus loss, if any, divided by number of years. In this question, we have a 4 years profit. So divided by 4 years. So your answer will be, so the total of all years profit, that is 5 lakh divided by number of years, 4 years. Average profit is equal to 1,25,000 rupees. 1,25,000 is our average profit. So this is your answer for the step number 1, calculation number 1, rupees 1,25,000 average profit. Then we calculate with the next step, step number 2, maintainable profit. Maintainable profit is calculated with the formula average profit less transfer to reserve or any fund. So in this question, they provide us whatever the transfer is there, it is 20% of profit. So make sure it is 20% of 1,25,000. So average profit It is calculated according to your step number 1, 1,25,000 less 20% of profit, 20% of profit, that is 1,25,000 minus 20% of 1,25,000. Whatever the amount of average profit is your calculation. So 1,25,000 minus 20% of 1,25,000. Answer is 20% of 1,25,000, 25,000. 1,25,000 minus 25,000, that is rupees 1 lakh is your maintainable profit. So maintainable profit is equal to 1 lakh. Now use or calculate the capitalized value of profit with the help of formula. Maintainable profit is equal to maintainable profit divided by NRR, that is normal rate of return. Normal rate of return multiplied by 100 into 100. So this is the formula for capitalized value of profit. Now we put amounts. Maintainable profit, which is calculated in your step number 2, rupees 1 lakh. 1 lakh divided by NRR, which is mentioned in your question, that is 8% of in similar companies. So you can consider 8 divided by 8. Don't consider percent because we are already multiply by 100. 8 into 100. So your answer will be 1 lakh divided by 8 into 100. It will give you rupees 12,50,000. 12,50,000 is the value of capitalized value of profit. Now we use this heading 12,50,000 capitalized value of asset, or sorry, capitalized value of profit for a firm. Then last point or the calculation is depend on the which method. There are the two methods, dividend basis and yield basis. Sorry, in yield basis there are two methods, dividend basis and profit basis. Now we use only profit basis method. In this calculation we need capitalized value of profit, or the profit basis is calculated with the help of profit basis equals to capitalized value of profit divided by number of equity shares. So in above calculation number 3 gives you, or we find rupees 12,50,000 as capitalized value of profit. Use that amount, 12,50,000 divides by number of equity share. Number of equity share mentioned in question which we highlighted already, that is 1,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each. So just we need only number of equity shares. So capitalized value of profit, that is 12,50,000 divides by number of equity shares, gives you per share value as per yield basis method, that is 12.50. So 12.50 rupees, 12.50 per share is capitalized value, sorry, is value of each equity share as per yield basis method. So the value So the value of each equity share as per yield basis is rupees 12.50 per share. Sorry, per share. Let's see again for the calculation of yield basis method. We need to calculate four steps. Step number one, average profit. Sum of all years profit divided by number of years is the formula for the calculating average profit. By this way, we find our average profit rupees 1,25,000. Then use next step, that is a calculate maintainable profit. Maintainable profit is calculated with the formula average profit less transfer to reserve. 1,25,000 less 20% of profit. So the 1,25,000 less 20% of average profit. Don't get any particular amount. It is calculated in step number one, that is your average profit. So 20% of 1,25,000, that is rupees 25,000. You will get your maintainable profit 1,25,000 minus 25,000 rupees 1 lakh. Then we convert the profit into capitalized value of profit with the formula. Capitalized value of profit is equal to maintainable profit divided by NRR, that is normal rate of return, multiplied by 100. 1 lakh into 1 lakh divided by 8, that is the 8% mentioned in your question, into 100 is equal to rupees 12,50,000 is the capitalized value of your profit. Now we use yield basis. Yield basis or value of equity share as per yield basis. In this heading, we calculate profit basis method. When we calculate profit basis method, formula for the calculation of each share, capitalized value of profit divided by number of equity share, that is 12,50,000, which is calculated in step number 3, divided by number of equity shares, which is mentioned in your question. Answer will be rupees 12.50 per share. So by this way, value of each equity share as per yield basis, rupees 12.50 per share. In this heading, we use profit basis part.